All right, good morning. Jared here.
This is Will.
We're here at RX Kettlebells Style Training, Hinsdale, Gracie, Pittsburgh. Just wanted to drop a quick January kind of video newsletter blog. So we're 2 weeks into the swing challenge. It's going good, besides some tight hamstrings and glutes. Will and I have been doing it with bigger lifts with some barbells just to kind of play around this year. Last year I did it mostly with kettlebells. Gotta say it's a little bit of a different feel, lifting a little heavier this year. Will, what's some of the good and bad things you've noticed so far?
Well, let's start off with some of the good things that I've seen. First of all, everyone's getting stronger, and I love that. Strength is the most important thing when we're working out. I always place that at the top of the priority list, as long as you're healthy. I've seen people's times go down on their workouts,
yeah, for sure.
Which is a good thing. However, sometimes I've seen a little bit of some bad form, so you kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons there. Every time you step in the gym, you should look to improve in either weight, reps, or time, or quality. And it's that last one that I've seen, overlooked.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And that kind of brings us to a real good point, I think, with the strength, because this is something I've been harping on a lot lately. As your times get better, for me, if my times even start to approach 20 minutes, that's my cue that I need to bump my weight somewhere. So my big thing lately with people has been, if your times are great, let's say you're swinging a 20 kilo bell for the entire workout, is to maybe bump it up to a 24 kilo bell for the 10 and maybe even the 15 reps. And then kind of run the 20 kilo throughout, and what a lot of people find really fast is they're like, holy crap, I am strong enough to swing a 24, even for the 25. And their times really don't get that much worse. They might add a few minutes here and there, maybe 4 at the most for their first one, but within 2 to 3 workouts, they're back down to their time and they're adding more weight again, just maybe even to the 10. It's not wrong to use 3 or 4 different sizes of kettlebells. This isn't KettleWorks. You don't have to use the same size kettlebell for the entire workout. And I think the focus on reps and quality when you come to the gym is a huge thing, and that's kind of why we've adopted. I got it from Dave Clancy. I don't know if it was his thing or something he got from somebody else, but focusing on a different portion of the swing for each set. So for the 10, we've really been focused on that accentuated downswing, really getting deep. For the 15, we've really been focusing on kind of that bell floating, right? Really getting that hip drive. For the 25, that strong plank, right? Locking the knees out, tight butt, tight gut, just rocking the plank. And then really for the 50, it's just about breathing, because it's no matter whether the kettlebell's light or heavy, for me, it always sucks. Like my grip starts to fall apart, your cardio, your heart rate goes through the roof, so. But I think, people overall are getting stronger.
Absolutely. We
had somebody today go up to the first workout with a 24 kilo, a kind of a guy who comes regularly. Glenn, if you're watching, great job. Rocked the 24 kilo for the last set, which is pretty impressive. He was only doing it for the 10-15. Finally just said, screw it, my time looks good. I'm gonna try to do 50 swings with this thing. And the grip did start to fall apart a little bit, but his hip hinge stayed solid, maintained a neutral spine, he looked good. So I think, that's pretty much it. I think the other thing too we see people is going a little bit too light on the lift. It is a 10,000 swing challenge, but the idea here is a lot of you guys have worked really hard over the last 6 months to not only develop great movement patterns, but you're getting strong, right? So why throw away all that strength for 30 days and just focus on the swings? You gotta lift heavy, right? So 5 rep max on a lot of this stuff. And we have been harping on you guys, and I know you guys don't like to hear it, but. So, anything else you can think of?
No, that's about it.
All right.
Everyone looks good and keep swinging.
All right, guys. So, maybe 2.5 more weeks, most of you guys will finish up. And kind of in the last one, a lot of people have been asking me, what happens if they finish during that last week a little early? And my tip to you is don't come to class for 3 or 4 days. Drink a lot of water, eat some good food, grab a lacrosse ball or tennis ball. Work on some mobility, do some get-ups with the shoe, do 10 get-ups a side every day, do some mobility in the morning, take a few days off, because we're going to start right back the following week with an awesome A-B split. We'll see you guys next time. Stay strong.
Thanks.